in their 101st year of serving our community. We welcome Denise Owens and Dick Colony. Welcome to the show.
We haven't been members that long.
No, but you actually have a member that is older than the club, right?
Yes, I don't think you'll mind mentioning Ed Rockwell. Joined at 103, and he's 105 now. Quite a guy. Just
Awesome. Well, we are seeing the return of traditions, and one of them is the Lions annual nut sale.
That's right.
You had to take a couple years off, didn't you?
We had to take a couple years off, and so Dick is our president of our club right now, and so he has a huge passion for the Lions Club, and apparently the nut sale is one of them, and so he has been a real driving force in getting us back out there.
Well, Dick, I have to confess, the nut sale is my favorite thing that the Lions Club does.
well, no, you have a special affinity for cashews.
I do. I'm hooked on cashews. It's my favorite thing of all time. And that's one of the things that you guys will be selling. And it's this week, your final week.
Yeah.
Right, we've been out the last 4 weekends, Friday through Sunday, basically 10 o'clock till about 4 or 6 o'clock. And this coming week, we held off and we didn't want to advertise that we were going to be here this coming week until we knew that we needed it and we could man it. So we're in good shape that way. So starting tomorrow, we will be same place at the crossing on the target end of the crossing, in the same hall as the post office. And in fact, right at the top, right next to the virtual school. And it's been a very good spot. Some people question whether it was, but it seemed like most of the traffic was coming from the mall, maybe headed either to the parking lot or to Target. I don't know what, but it's really good. We see them coming face on.
Well, that's a handy spot. People just park in the movie theater lot and run in and
Yeah.
And yep, that's what I was just going to say. We're right inside the door there, more or less. So definitely come. And nuts are universal. Everybody likes nuts, So, and I remember getting this when I joined the Lions a number of years ago. This, which is the most delicious cashews, as you know, was one of my grandfather's favorite gifts. So he always got them every year. So.
One of the things when you try to engage people is, if there's somebody, you never know what to get them. You just don't know what here, because everybody likes some nuts. They may not like them all. And the other is if you got a person that's really, want to get them something special, but you don't know what to get them, these koozie nuts, and they are nuts. One of our members researched cashews are judged by size, and the very largest size koozie carries them. And another thing that helps is koozie is out of Grand Rapids, and they're very easy to work with, and we can get, if we need to get supply, they can get it here in about 3 or 4 days. The Terry Lynn are the bag. They're good, but they're just smaller, and a lot of times people like those. But
I don't know how they do it. Because no one else has cashews as big as koozie.
Right.
right, yeah, they are. They have the largest.
The bigger they are, the better they taste.
When I work the table, I have to sit there and go, I would just love to open one of those bags of nuts. And, I usually, before I walk away, buy some for myself. And this time I bought some for Christmas gifts before I walked away. But we're, we have, we only sell for each one of us for a 2-hour slot unless you're like Dick and he goes out and covers everybody's, sessions and such. But
I haven't got anything else to do.
Well, it's your passion.
it is his passion, and we do this for a good reason. The Lions Club and the 99% of our fundraising stays right here in Jackson, and the only thing that we can say doesn't stay in Jackson is because we support the blind in the state of Michigan. So some of those funds go to that, but that was always been our number one.
Yeah, and we have been at the crossing for as long as I've been a member, and that's in 2004. And we've been there, we've been different locations and all, and they are very, very helpful. We're able to keep the supplies in a vacant room. And of course, the day that they have everything booked, then we'll have to come up with a different plan. But until that, and they do have a new manager out there, Jane Flores, and it was Alfie. That doesn't sound right.
I know, and I can't remember either. I'm sorry, Jane.
Kane. Anyhow, he was. They were easy to work with, and of course Jane right now is trying to fill up stores because of all the changes, and she has other clubs, but our club has been there forever, and the more traffic she gets, I understand, that's better.
So we really encourage folks to come out and, for a number of reasons, but this product right here provides, a lot of wonderful things for our community. So please, if you don't know what you want to get somebody, they're going to be very happy if this is what you choose to do.
And this is our biggest fundraiser.
Well, when you talk about raising money for the blind and for all the various initiatives, but one of the things that I know you guys do, the Cascades, looks beautiful year-round. The Denton Road Bridge, you guys decorate that for Christmas.
It's been 12 years that we started with the Denton Bridge, and a couple of years later, we got with the county parks, and we said, why don't they put that nice fence in the front of it. And now we do that, and I'm not sure. I would guess about 8-10 years we've been doing that. Mm-hmm. And they're very very easy and nice to work with, and it's a joint venture between the county parks, our club, and actually Beck's is a supplier of a lot of things, and
plus it's close to all the daffodils you plant.
yeah.
And we have a special lion who's our tail twister, which is Chris Lake, and she likes to kind of be the spearhead of all those initiatives, and she loves it, she appreciates it, and she loves it when she hears how much people enjoy it. So I know she's probably watching, so she'll know that, and thank you.
And she's been in the Daffodil Society, and they were looking for some help, and it was a perfect match. And it's been we have other clubs that participate. Some of the youth groups in town participate, and it's a good event, the Daffodil, because both not just the Cascades, but also at Sharp Park they trade back and forth.
Now, when do you guys have your regular meetings, and where?
We meet every Monday at noon at the Manor House, and unless there's a holiday and but not too many clubs do. But I used to think that the host clubs, and by the way, our name is Jackson Host, and we got host because we were the first one in Jackson.
Makes sense.
And now, just in the last year, we sponsored our 16th club, and most of them a lot of them in Jackson. Well, in Jackson County, I think they all. We sponsored a good deal, and then they've sponsored. So
that's awesome. All this week for Christmas, Terry Lynn and Koozie Nuts from the Jackson Host Lions Club at Jackson Crossing, Target Wing.
Between 10 and 6.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bart.
We appreciate you.
You bet. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thanks to all the Lions of the Jackson Host Lions Club, including Denise Owens and President Dick Colony. That's it. We've run out of time. Thanks to